Feminism has finally killed off our longest running sci-fi franchise. Okay, so I know I usually come on here and talk about politics. That's my whole thing, right? I come on here, I moan about politics. You guys love it, I hope. And that's that. But today I thought I'd do something a bit different and talk about Doctor Who. You all know, I'm sure, that the new Doctor's a woman for the first time. And I'm going to have to admit, for the nature of this show today, I'm going to have to admit that I am a bit of a Doctor Who nerd. I do like sci-fi. I remember the missus once talking publicly with somebody about how I watched Doctor Who, and I was nudging her and saying, be quiet, be quiet. Well, I'm going to have to admit it today. I love Doctor Who. I've loved it since I was a kid. And I love the whole dynamic of the show as well, which I think is so important. The grumpy old man, in particular the first Doctor, sets that example. And then his sidekicks who balance him out. And the sidekicks traditionally are women. I feel like I can kind of relate to the Doctor, actually. I'm grumpy and old in my head, and the people around me balance me out, particularly the women. And that's a good point. That's an important thing, because people have for a long time said that the Doctor must become a woman in order to set a good example for women. But don't you think that actually the nature of having a grumpy old man, a smart but grumpy and sometimes irrational man who was balanced out by a woman who would set him on the straight path, make him think about things in a more human way, make him think about things more rationally. Men are intelligent, but we're also dumb and stupid and irrational and angry. And women balance us out. And that's what this show did. It showed women balancing out grumpy, old, violent sometimes men. In fact, the Doctor's a male character who's fun and bubbly, but deeply sad and angry as well, and it's the women who help him overcome his shortcomings. We saw that in the episode for the 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor, where it was Clara and the Moment as Rose Tyler who balanced him out and showed him that actually he can go back in time, he can change what he did. He blew up his whole civilization. It was the women who helped him realize he didn't have to do that. He can go back and he can change it. But now that's all changing. The dynamic's gone. The rational, sane women balancing out the grumpy, angry old man is out the window because feminism, right? And the BBC's not even shy about it. The BBC's quite clear that it's feminism. Take a look at this clip.
You know I'm back, like I never left. I never split. Chasing dreams, but I never slept.
Oops.
I feel glorious.
This is some Hillary Clinton level crap, isn't it? Ooh, smashed glass ceiling and a new female Doctor, so edgy. Like, say nothing about the fact that you've just forced far-left politics into a classic show that's only ever had one political statement, and that was standing up to tyranny. Because let's be honest, the Daleks are obviously Nazis, right? We all know that. The Daleks are the Nazis. And the premise of the show was fighting against tyranny and violence, and the TV show showed young people and big kids like me that it's good to stand up to authoritarianism. But now we're kowtowing to authoritarianism because the show is all about feminism. It's about female empowerment. To hell with men and up the women, right? I've already seen the trailer where she comes on and she asks her new companions if they'll be her new best friends. Like, they've made it so soft. Come on. And here's what I think should have happened with Doctor Who, by the way. Rather than edging in the far-left politics and pushing feminism in and making the new character a woman, actually, they should have created new female roles or allowed existing female roles to come to the forefront. So Missy, who replaced the Master, rather than making the Master into a woman, I think they should have brought Missy in as a brand new character. Missy is a great character. Really well written, I think. Really interesting, and the actress is amazing. Can't fault her. But there should have been a new character entirely, and if they wanted a female lead with the Doctor, why not bring back River Song? Anything's possible in the world of sci-fi and Doctor Who. Bring back River Song. She was an amazing character. It set an example for the Doctor. She overcome great shortcomings. She was a professor. She was a Time Lord or half-Time Lord, and she could fly the TARDIS better than the Doctor. Is that not a great lead for women? But what's happened now is the role model for boys has just been stripped away, and girls told that, well, boys don't matter. Edge the boys aside, girls, because you're empowered and important too. This isn't good for kids, and I don't think this is good for society either. Don't forget, TV has a big impact on our lives, especially when it's such a classic show that has a huge franchise surrounding it, books and radio shows and just cultural references. It's been going on for decades. Of course it's important. And for sci-fi nerds like me, it's not great either, because it makes for bad viewing. It's not good for the legacy of this amazing show, which is now going to be coming out in October with the new female lead, if you're still interested in it. And it proves to me, this whole shenanigans and accepting that this show is over, essentially, it proves to me that nothing's sacred, and I think it's time for us to just let go of the show. The left won't stop until they've destroyed everything that we love, and they won't stop until they change the way that we bring kids up. They don't want kids to think that men and women are different but balance each other out. They want to think that men and women are exactly the same, because they want to destroy all barriers that make us different. They want to destroy all barriers of difference and have us all as this one weird homogenous mass that is politically indoctrinated. It's pretty sad, isn't it? The left won't stop until they've destroyed everything they love. They're nasty, vindictive bullies, and they don't want anybody to have any joy in their lives. And that includes with television series. Catch up with all the Rebel stories on our brand new app, which you can download now from the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store.